Just styling on Ruler and Lehens.
Yeah, being obnoxious.
Love it.
Nami. That's the dream. Peanut on his way.
Watch him die immediately. I don't think it's going to happen, though, because we do have Flash. Although that is a fantastic engage coming in from Lehens, as there's the knock-up, and I cursed him. First blood goes over to Peanut, and now Duck Dom under the turret as well. As Ruler will pick up a kill for himself, not to mention some more plates.
UPM, and immediately what happens is Lehens flash Wild Groves, who says Lulu can't engage, and they spam this Silas downward thumb as just get dove and boomed.
Oh, Gen.G fans are going to eat that one up.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
they're going to think about that one for years. Very unexpected, so we can see this happen once again.
Very funny. As, yeah, Dogdom and Kellen don't seem to be too clued in on this one. They do take defensive positioning here, but again, Flash, Wild Grove, double knockup.
Yeah, also double glitter lance onto both of them.
Truly, Lehens showing that even with Lulu, can get it done.
남이 높여요.
Nami no flash.
보자 이거 보자.
Let's go.
보자.
Go, go, go.
와 전멸 커져라 개지렸다.
My Lulu is looking for some support for Doran, of course, as the tidal wave does come in. There's the shield and the wild growth, but the laser is what gets it done. And now Lehens is up here as well. Double kill for Showmaker, who's really stacking up the gold. And yes, the rest of the map is all in shambles. As you can see, Gen.G are getting some big value elsewhere. But that is a Fed victor.
Yeah, and that is going to accelerate, I think, one of the best win conditions. Itemizing MR against Donmakia feels horrible right now because of how AD heavy their composition is. So getting these kills on Victor and getting him a topside turret as well, getting a couple more waves into him is actually super impactful. The gold lead still very much in favor of Gen.G. They pick up the Drake, they get a ton of damage down on that mid lane turret. But this collapse actually works out very well, and Lehens thinks 2v2, we can make this work. We can find a way to keep him alive. And then the moment that Bible shows up, Lehens, admirable of him to try and keep his carry safe. But not going to be the case. Canyon just making sure that this play is completely doomed for Gen.G. And that's the crown gone. Nicely done by Ruler.
Definitely what you got to do before you start putting in that damage is the shields as well from the Lulu. Going to be putting in a lot of work, as it might just come down to a smite fight here as Canyon, he's able to get it, and they disengage. So that is soul points for Infernal Soul here for DK. They're still kind of waiting around. They have a Mega Gnar, so they're considering it. They're not going to give up full control of this mid lane at least.
And unfortunately for Gen.G, even with the pop, is definitely going to go away. As again, Canyon not being spotted here means that he will actually be able to get himself, oh actually at the end there, gets it on the last second. Missed just keeping him safe for just long enough.
And that's my job.
That's what I do.
And maybe I can clean up because I have Diego, but somebody's got to frontline, especially when it's Mininar. As goodbye, Ruler. Went a very long distance. Just taking a little vacation, perhaps. Donmakia, at this moment, kind of just electing to go into the poke war. There is more sustain with the Nami, I suppose, as Doran takes a massive chunk. And where did his health bar go? Jeez. Chaos Storm nearly takes him out. He's lucky to be alive.
Really nice answer there as well. And yeah, Showmaker is definitely chunking people. Also the DPS, of course, Mininar actually quite
early.
high.
Nuggery is going to find not much value. You can see he's actually getting a lot of position, at least for the team. He's going to find Doran, but not able to land the wallop, as him and Showmaker are just on a 2v1 cruise against the Gangplank, but they give up the Drake. So is it worth it? They want to try to take the fight on the backside. Big tidal wave value this time around, as the Realm Warp, they get 3 of them out at least. Lehens, poor Lehens, is going to go down. But at the end of the day, Gen.G, they pick up another Drake.
Oh, tough one to see who that favors. Because the Drake picked up for Gen.G does provide him with a lot of value, but I've barely been able to do anything. As well.
This is getting pretty tricky. I feel like Delmon are almost being baited into this, although Chovy, as we can see, is not very tanky. Doesn't look like the rest of Gen.G actually expected them to stay, so not going to amount to much. Chovy has to flash, which is not great for him.
at least has the spellbook available to get somewhat of a trade, but it's again the mini-Gnar that is actually the real problem, as Doran gets flashed on, but able to stay alive for a little bit longer, but that combined with one immense laser from Showmaker is enough, and this was still a flip. If Canyon is a split second earlier on a Heartbreak and steals that Drake, that is disaster. Yeah, they barely are unable. If they get Peanut here as well, like they're turning that into multiple turns.
Okay.
Well, if Damwon can keep hold of mid here, if they can keep control.
Yeah, it's all about this mid skirmish now. As Ruler takes a big chunk. Talking about his survivability, it's not looking so great actually. Showmaker has to go into the stopwatch, but he does fight back a ton of damage here, but Peanut's got this engage onto him, and Showmaker gets caught out! Not able to escape the engage from Gen G. Now I think as Kia, you just kind of have to give this one up, although it does not feel good. Ruler's going in, and now he's going out. They will take down their third Infernal.
Yeah, they're not going to let you, and this is the problem with these compositions, is that the zone control from Gen G is so oppressive. Showmaker did so much damage there. I want to, when you check the replay, like just note how low the health bars are for Gen G. But unfortunately, for Kia, they're not actually able to capitalize on it at all, right? Like this Chaos Storm, combined with one laser, like that's so much of the health gone, but then there is just too much threat. Like, Kanye can't really walk up, he gets 2-tapped. Nagari gets completely zoned over by Chovy, so he can't join as the frontliner. And they're also fighting in an open space, so it makes it very hard for Nod to find real value. And Baron not really available due to show. Oh,
here's Ruler! Zeri's coming in! She hasn't quite had her moment in this game, so she wants to create one. That's going to be the end of Bible. As the rest of the Gen G cavalry kind of coming in here with this Realm Warp, not going to commit to a push though, so they catch the Nami. And they're not going to find Canyon though, so with their insane Baron damage that they have, they could just rush it down. Certainly considering that at this moment in time. It's Ruler, he's just going to do it alone with Peanut, it looks like.
Yeah, might as well. Don't have vision right now.
Warren's not really hitting these ones as they try to just assassinate a Lulu. Not really going to work out, but they do take out the crit Gangplank, but now everybody is baited into the fight. Chovy just easily going to get that Zhonya's down. Duck Dump, though, still looking to kite this one out, as he still has an insane amount of damage, but this is Poppy, and this is Zeri. Ruler still on the hunt here with Peanut leading the charge.
Pond actually woke up.
Peanut, yeah, he's just trying to frontline for the Zeri. That's what you gotta do. He did the right thing, and that means that Ruler does take his 5th kill.
And overall, no objective gets taken.
We continue.
Yeah. Nothing really happening. Gen G, of course, got the third Drake, so we're 3-3 again. And I think they can just take Baron now, which is very anticlimactic, and maybe they don't want to take the risk, but like, look at this top side control. Look at this warding, plus the damage you have available. Not afraid of this one at all. Just going to pick up the Baron here. And
no smite, no problem.
You gotta warn me before this fell. This is late. It's late. As you put so eloquently, if there is no Zeri moment, create your own. Be in control of your own destiny. Even with the extra movement speed and the flash being used, it's not enough for Kia. And then here we have another scenario where going hard on lands, but the exhaust combined with the fact that the actual damage isn't there yet makes Canyon look rather silly. And then we see the DPS that is available, but it isn't enough. There's a Lulu. Ruler throughout all of this is full health. That's how little he cares. Veldas, like the actual threat on this team is still completely full. Even still is foam plating up.
Yeah, he just doesn't get hit even once, which is kind of insane. Well, at least they have the Nami, who has healed, by the way. As, yep, the push is coming in with the Baron buff, trying to take down this mid-turret. Not quite going to get there just yet. But it just feels like it will eventually happen. Yep, Ruler's just going to step up. He's level 18 now. Frontlining just a bit, having some fun. Hitting Canyon, a screen away for 800. That's okay, nice little flank comes in, and Doran just, where did he go? The cotton candy's gone, it disappeared in the water. Down goes the Gangplank. poor Doran, man. He's not hitting barrels, 0 and 4. But he is critical to actually making this a late game juggernaut for Gen G.
And there you see. Now Deathcap is finished for Showmaker. And she's not messing around. Oh, that's a death crush. That's a death crush. 50 seconds till Drake.
Oh, they have
no,
vision.
oh no, oh no, oh no.
Yeah, he's dead. He's so dead. No way for him to get out of this one as Chovy goes one way, Canyon goes the other. But that's all they needed to do. This should be, I mean, he's got teleport, but they can
Ruler?
take down this Infernal Soul.
Ruler?
Oh, Ruler! He's like, yeah, bring it on. I've got a shield bow. He goes forward. You gotta be kidding me, man. This Zeri at this point, full build going in, is going to line up a massive one straight into that back line. 3 of them go down, make that a quadra as they pick up the ace, and Ruler has a true Zeri moment very late in the game, but it still counts. 12-7, Gen G will eventually end this series with a win tonight. It's 2-1. They do drop a game once again to Dalmonkia, but it does not matter. A win is a win, and they will hold on to first.
And we learned a...
That put him into precarious situations multiple times.
나 빠질 수 있고.
Like, yeah, we can get him.
제리 봐줘. 커버에 있어.
Watch Zeri, watch Zeri.
바텀 라인. 아니야, 제리 봐줘. 커버로 줄게. 나이스. 루시안 거. 박자팀. 니콜로가 막아준 셀포.
He said, my prince, my prince.
이게 3령 때 내가 위에 자리 잡고 있어서 용쪽 시야를 너무 못한다. 이거 바텀도 내가 커버 좀 늦게 했어.
And they're talking about, you know, some of the stuff that happened in the game here at the end. They're like, oh, yeah, I covered bot a little bit late, stuff like